Narcissism is often seen as a personality trait, but its roots go deeper. The Bible warns against behaviors that reflect this dangerous mindset. What if some of the behaviors we often associate with narcissism are linked to ancient teachings? 7 deadly sins can shape a narcissist's world, leading them down a destructive path. These sins don't just harm others, they slowly consume the person who lives by them. Let's uncover how these ancient concepts still apply to the modern-day narcissist and how they can ruin relationships and lives. Pride is often seen as the root of all other sins in narcissism. It involves an inflated sense of self-importance and a belief that one is superior to others. A narcissist with pride often seeks admiration, approval, and attention, believing they are the center of the world. They may refuse to acknowledge their flaws, as they are convinced they are always right, making it hard for them to empathize with others or accept criticism. In the Bible, pride is considered a major downfall. It's said that Lucifer fell from grace due to his pride, thinking he was equal to God. This sin often leads to other destructive behaviors, such as ignoring the needs of others or using people for personal gain. Narcissists with pride may belittle others, seeing them as beneath them or unworthy of respect. They also have difficulty forming genuine connections because they view relationships as a way to boost their image, not as mutual partnerships. Pride keeps them from understanding humility, which is essential for healthy relationships and personal growth. Greed in narcissism is the intense desire for more than what is needed, driven by the need for power, control, and admiration. A narcissist's greed often goes beyond material wealth. It includes emotional, social, and psychological gains. They want constant validation, attention, and praise, seeing others only as tools for their own benefit. This form of greed is rooted in insecurity and fear of being seen as inadequate. Narcissists feel they must have more to maintain their sense of superiority. They are never satisfied, always seeking more achievements, praise, or resources. Their relationships are often transactional, where they take but give little in return. This selfishness can lead to manipulative behaviors to get what they want. Narcissistic greed can also show in their need to dominate conversations, steal others' ideas, or take credit for accomplishments they didn't earn. They are often incapable of seeing others as equals, which further fuels their sense of entitlement. Ultimately, this endless hunger for more can harm their relationships and personal growth, as their focus is entirely on self-gain rather than mutual respect and cooperation. Wrath in narcissism is intense anger and hostility that a narcissist displays when they feel threatened or challenged. This can arise when their inflated sense of self is questioned or when they don't get the admiration they crave. Narcissists might lash out using aggressive language or even physical actions to regain control or punish others. Their anger is often disproportionate to the situation, and it may be unpredictable. Wrath also stems from their belief that they are entitled to special treatment and can't handle rejection or criticism. They often see any form of opposition as an attack on their ego, which results in furious outbursts. The narcissist's wrath is not just about anger. It's a way of asserting power and dominance, making others fearful or submissive to them. Envy in narcissism shows up when a person feels jealous of others' success or happiness. A narcissist may not be able to tolerate anyone else getting attention or praise. They believe they should always be the center of attention and may try to undermine others to feel better about themselves. This could include belittling others' achievements or trying to outdo them. Narcissists also compare themselves to others constantly, feeling threatened when someone else has something they want, whether it's looks, success, or relationships. Their jealousy can lead them to manipulate situations to keep others from outshining them. At the core, envy and narcissism is rooted in insecurity and a deep fear of being inferior to others. It drives their need to always be above everyone else, even if it means harming others or distorting the truth. Lust in narcissism is about intense self-centered desire, often focused on physical attraction or control. Narcissists may view others as objects for their gratification, using people to boost their ego. They often seek admiration and validation through physical appearance or sexual attention. Lust for them is not about love or connection, it's about feeling powerful and desired. In relationships, this can lead to manipulation, where they exploit others' emotions to satisfy their needs. Their lack of empathy makes it hard for them to care about the emotional well-being of others, using intimacy for self-esteem rather than genuine connection. Lust can also extend beyond physical attraction to include a desire for power or control over others, pushing boundaries to maintain a sense of dominance. This desire to possess or control can make them neglect the emotional needs of their partners. Gluttony, in the context of narcissism, is not just about overeating, but also about excessive self-indulgence. A narcissist with this trait seeks to satisfy their desires without concern for others. They often consume more than what is necessary, whether it's food, attention, or material possessions, always craving more to feed their inflated self-improvement. This behavior can also reflect a lack of control over impulses, where they prioritize immediate gratification over long-term well-being. In relationships, a narcissist may show little regard for boundaries, taking more than they give. They might demand attention and admiration, expecting others to cater to their needs without considering the impact on those around them. Gluttony in narcissism often reveals an insatiable need to feel important or superior, constantly feeding their sense of entitlement. Sloth in narcissism refers to an unwillingness to take responsibility or make efforts to improve one's life or relationships. Narcissists often avoid facing their flaws or shortcomings. They may procrastinate or refuse to work on personal growth, expecting others to do the work for them. This can be seen in their emotional laziness, avoiding deep conversations, or not putting effort into maintaining meaningful connections. They may also disregard their responsibilities, using their charm or manipulation to avoid tasks. Sloth isn't just physical laziness, but also emotional and mental neglect, where the narcissist avoids growth, change, or self-reflection. Their focus is often on staying comfortable, avoiding any action that might require them to confront their weaknesses or put in hard work.